people in all the internets are telling you what their morning routine is like and why you need a morning routine. And today, I'm going to tell you how to create a morning routine that feels good for you. Because let me just tell you right now, they ain't all the same, and it's okay. So let's go. It is a good day to have a great freaking day, y'all. If you're brand new here, my name is Jessica Stansberry, and I am on a mission to help you up-level those dreams, get out of your own way, because that's a thing, and start going all in on what you were made to do. So if that sounds like something that you're like, girl, yes, I need more of you in my life, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. We're going to rock and roll. All right? All right. Now, like I say, all the peoples on all the internets are telling you how to have a morning routine, telling you you need a morning routine, telling you that a morning routine is the best thing you'll ever do, telling you what you need to do in the morning. Here's what's up. I do totally 100% believe in a morning routine. But what I also believe in is that you should create a morning routine that is built for you, built for your dreams, built for your goals, built for your life. I'm going to tell you how to build a morning routine just like that for you right now. So if you're in that kind of discovery phase and you are Googling and traipsing around the World Wide Web, wondering why you should have a morning routine. Maybe you heard it somewhere or read it. I want to tell you from my perspective as someone who really never did until in the last few years or so, why I think it's super powerful. And that is that it starts your day in the right frame of mind and doesn't start your day with stress. Raise your hand. If you lived in a house when you were younger, if you've lived in that house as an adult, whatever, where the mornings, everybody just woke up when they had to, you have to get up by this time to get out the door to school or work or whatever. And you rushed and every morning felt rushed and stressful. Raise your hand. Because that was me. When I was a teenager, I didn't like to wake up, y'all. I did not want to wake up. I stayed up too late. I was a night owl. I still am. I just fight against it for the most part as an adult. But I didn't like to wake up. My sister didn't like to wake up. My mom didn't like to wake up. And so every morning was stressful and people were running around and we were mad at each other because somebody was in the bathroom and we had to run out the door and we were always almost late. And as an adult, I adopted that habit too. So when I first started at my corporate job, I would run out the door stressed out, having just gotten ready and get there right on time. And it was always something where the mornings just felt very rushed. Now that I take my mornings slow, and I do that by waking up earlier so I can take my mornings slow, and I do it with intention, it is so much easier to get the kids ready. There's no stress. There's no yelling. There's no everybody running around like chickens with their heads cut off. There's no any of that. And it really just makes the whole day go better because it started better. All right, so to build a morning routine that is specific to you, what I want you to do is look at what time you have. Now, this may mean that you have to get up earlier. So again, when I was in corporate, I would have to be at work at 8 a.m. and I think I lived like 25 minutes from work if I drove really fast. And I would get up right when I had to. I would sleep to the latest possible moment, get up, do my makeup, do my hair, get my clothes on, and run out the door. So if I was wanting to create a morning routine at that point in my life, I would have had to have woken up earlier. I would have had to woken up earlier. Because past tense, y'all, past tense. I know my grammar. All right. So I would have had to have woken up earlier to instill a morning routine into my life. So that's really your first step, is to determine what time you have and how you're going to get that time. So wake up earlier, go to bed earlier. For me, waking up earlier is definitely still in the cards, and I definitely still do it. I wake up early so that I can get my morning routine, or at least most of it, in before my kids are needing to get up. But also because I'm self-employed, I could totally do my morning routine after they went to school. So you really have to do what works best for you and your family and your time. Also, let me interject here. a morning routine is not just something you do for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. It is something you do in the morning. It can be short, it can be long, it can be a sequence of things, it can be a couple of things, it can be the mundane things, it can be the advanced things, like whatever you need it to be. So let me give you some examples here. For me personally, I am starting to more so wake up and exercise at home, because even if it's just a quick little exercise and I still go to CrossFit or the gym later, it makes me feel better in the morning to run or work out in some way. So for me, I need to incorporate that into my morning routine. Sometimes it's just stretching, sometimes it is running, sometimes it is going for a walk. It really just depends on the time of year and what is going on and how I'm feeling, okay? So I know that needs to happen in the morning. I also know that I love to drink me some like hot lemon water first thing in the morning. I feel good when I drink it. I am not a coffee drinker, but if you enjoy the taste of burnt tires, then that might be something that you like to do in the mornings. So those things are mundane. Those are not like big extravagant things I'm getting done every day. It's just that they make me feel better. Also, let me just say that every single morning, I allot the first 20 minutes of my morning, and I'm not even joking. I do this while I'm sipping my hot lemon water, but the first 20 minutes of my morning are literally just me being able to wake up. Because I am not naturally a morning person, I kind of force that on myself, it is hard for me to wake up. I am like having to put contacts in or like eye drops. I can't see anything. The whole house is dark and all I want to do is be warm and go back to sleep, and I have to force myself to wake up. So I'm okay with spending a little bit of my morning routine time waking my butt up. And so if that's you, then cool. I think it's really nice for me personally to have that time to wake up. Like I don't have to feel rushed when I wake up, and especially someone who doesn't just bounce out of bed. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. Then I have that time and it doesn't feel too crazy. And some other things that you might want to put in your morning routine are really based on what makes you feel good. Maybe it's taking a shower. Maybe it is reading or praying or meditating or studying something, whether it's like a biblical study or like you are learning about astrophysics. I don't know. Maybe you want to write. Maybe you like to journal and you want to be able to do that. But you have to pick the things that make you feel good to do in the morning. It would feel very stressful for me to feel like I had to do all of those things in my morning routine. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do every single morning is I'm going to wake up, I'm going to get the drink I like, I'm going to sit on my couch for like 20 minutes, wake my hind end up, and I literally just sit there in the silence. It's amazing. And I turn some lights on to kind of get that my brain working. And I just sit there. And then what I do is I will usually stretch, and then I kind of switch off on what it is depending on the day. So sometimes that's when I work out. Sometimes I work during that time, and then I get my kids up, and then I work out after they go to school. It really just depends on the day and what I need to get done. So that's really it. My morning routine is me waking up, getting a drink I like, and spending the time in quiet a little bit, and then jumping into whatever I feel like I need to do for the day as far as either exercising or getting something done off my to-do list. And again, it really just depends. Tomorrow, for instance, while I am, when I'm recording this, it won't be tomorrow when it goes live, but when I'm recording this, I am speaking at at my alma mater, at their entrepreneurship event. And I have to be there, I forget what time I have to be there, but it's kind of early, and it's an hour away, and I have to be there all day. And I have got some things I need to get done. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to get my hot lemon water, I'm going to sit on my couch for a few minutes, and then I'm probably going to jump straight into getting some things off the to-do list that I need to get done for my team or myself before I jump in the shower and then get my kids up. So it's very powerful to have that morning routine just to not feel rushed. Don't feel like you have to pack the morning routine so full that it feels rushed. I think that's the biggest thing, is people think they have to have this extravagant morning routine, and I just don't believe in that. I think you need to have a morning routine that works for you and that helps you accomplish your goals, get things done, feel good, and get your day started in the right way. The way we start our day is the way the whole day goes. You've heard that before. That is not rocket science. So if we start our day being stressed and like, overwhelmed and crazy, the rest of our day is going to feel overwhelmed and stressed and crazy. But if we're really intentional with how we start that day, then we will go into the rest of the day and feel like, okay, it's fun. Everything's going to be good. We have that mindset going into it. All right, so now that you know why you need a morning routine, how to do it, to structure it for you, and again, let me go over that a little bit because I'm not sure I was super clear there. 1, figure out how much time you have. 2, figure out the non-negotiables that need to happen in that morning routine. And 3, don't feel like you have to pack too much in there. Just do those things, and that is your morning routine. You will have a much better day just from that, even if it's one thing. Even if it's just the fact that you wake up earlier, for now especially, that's okay. And then what I want you to do, and the last step to this puzzle, is to actually start doing it. It's really easy for us to be like, I'm going to have a morning routine. I'm going to wake up early and I'm going to do the things. But if you don't start doing it, you'll never do it. So I challenge you, after you watch this video, that tomorrow morning you will go ahead, you will wake up and you will start doing it. The really cool part about once you start doing it is you start to see what things you might want to add to it or take away from it, or whatever. You might start to see that, you put 2 things inside your morning routine, but it would also be a really great time for you to add in a Bible study or a walk on the treadmill or a walk with your best friend who's also up early. So just make it yours, but actually start doing it, because then that will cause you to continue to do it over and over and over again. So start doing it now, and then also make sure you continue to do it. Make sure that it's something that is in your routine every single day, non-negotiable, even if you wake up late. Have a couple of things that you do even if you wake up late, like that lemon water. That's a non-negotiable for me. Even if I'm like up late and I wake up late or whatever, that's a non-negotiable. And that way it will feel like you are getting more accomplished in your day. It will feel like you're starting your day with intention, and it will become a routine and something you really look forward to. So even when you're traveling or whatever, it will be something that you do. All right, get out there, go live a great life, not just a good one. Go all in on all the things you are wanting to do, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, y'all.